So you want to make some abstract pixel art textures? Hey guys, welcome on back to TutsByKai. I'm Kai, and today we are biggity back once again. Back in Aseprite or LibreSprite, whatever you're using, any pixel art application. This will work in GIMP, Photoshop, whatever. But we're back today, and I want to do some pixel art, abstract kind of designs and patterns. Patterns is the word I'm looking for. There we go. Because I've been doing a lot of Animal Crossing lately, and I really want to try and see if we can get some patterns done because it reminds me of Animal Crossing. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, and I'm in a 32 by 32 canvas right here. As you can see, I'm using my tablet today. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make a little border around the outside of the canvas by holding down shift and just clicking in all four of these corners. And now we have some nice lines that go all the way across there. I want to fill in the background with a nice solid white, so we'll do that. Hit G to go to bucket fill right there, and then I'll just choose a white color and just click inside of there. Now, hit P to go back to eyedrop and hit that black line again so we can eyedrop black again. Now, I want to go ahead and turn on grid, so we'll go up to show grid, and actually instead of grid we'll do pixel grid. So instead of show grid, we'll turn on show pixel grid. There we go. Cool. And then we'll also leave on grid. There we go. Cool. So now I can see what I need to see. So now I'm going to go ahead and go from the bottom of this coordinate, I guess you want to call it, the quadrant, up to the top of this one up here. Actually, we'll go from this to this. There we go. Perfect. And then from this to this, and then from this one right here all the way up, and you see we're making like a diamond, which is very nice, right? So next thing I want to do is I kind of want to have this be like a double line, so we'll kind of thicken that up just like that. Of course, I'm still holding shift because we're using the line tool here on the brush. I want to also have a secondary line like this off the side of it, kind of give it a nice little thing going on there. Yep. Cool. And then I want some color, so let's go ahead and be like a bluish color like this, and then we'll go ahead and just kind of fill this in around this area thusly. And I kind of want to thicken this up as well. It's too thin, so I'll make sure that's a double line as well. Now this blue is not cutting it for me. I'm going to make that more saturated. Oop, make that more saturated. Hit G to bucket fill that. Now that's bucket filled. I want to also drop the color of this and then maybe shift it a little to the right. And we're going to perhaps, so that's, whoa, what just happened there? There, shift it to the right, and something like this maybe for like a darker color, and then like right here we'll do like this, right? Yeah, very cool. I like that quite a bit, but I think I want to actually extend it more, so let's make that even thicker actually. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna do like that, and then we'll just, yeah, we'll leave it like that. Afterwards, what do I want to do? I want to change this white. So this white is not cutting it for me either. I want to make it like a light blue color, like that, and we'll just. That is not the color I just. What the freak? Wait a minute. What's going on here? All right, there we go. What the freak is going on? All right, we're just gonna bucket fill all of that in there, and then we'll just color all this in as well. Oh, color all this in as well. And I think I want to go ahead and maybe add a black outline around this blue thing. And then because all this is so much black in here, I might as well just go ahead and fill that in as well. So now we have a super thick black like outline thing, right? I want to do that on the inside as well. Right? All the way in. And I like that. There we go. It looks pretty cool. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Now I want to maybe put some kind of design on the inside of this. So like maybe we'll do like checkers like this, right? We'll like dither it because it's kind of plain. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, so let's actually go ahead and turn on symmetry on both vertically and horizontal up there at the top. If you don't have this, this should be where does this pop up at? Ooh. Oh, symmetry options right there. Make sure symmetry options is checked, and then these two should pop up if they're not already there. So I'm just going to go ahead and really quickly see if I can pump some of this out. We'll get a nice, like, tile thing going on, right? In all the different axes, like that, and there we go. Cool. So now we have this really cool kind of tile-looking thing going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and show grid and show pixel grid. There we go. All right, so we have this really cool looking thing. Now I do want to maybe go ahead and do the other sides like over here as well, because this is looking super plain now. So we'll do that. Yep, something like that. Here, all the way down, and almost down to the bottom. There we go. Alright, cool. Maybe every other one of this as well. Just for... There we go. Cool. So now we have this really cool looking abstract kind of texture here. Now what I want to do is I want to take this maybe a little bit of a step further and hit tab to open up our layers. Right click this bad boy, hit new layer, and then on this new layer I kind of want to maybe do something with some cool like overlay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a white color and then just kind of like do like a really weird like abstract kind of thing like that on top of it with the vertical and horizontal symmetry still on. And then I'll do the same thing with like a black color, and then we'll kind of just get in between all those grooves and all those lines, just a really like nonsensical way kind of, right? And then we'll do something like that, and yeah, cool. That's enough, I think. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off symmetry, and then right-click Layer 2, go to Properties, and then turn the mode from normal to Overlay. And now we can see that we have a even cooler kind of texture going on in the background there. So I'm going to... I'll leave it. I'm gonna leave it all the way up on 255. So now we have this from that. So it looks even cooler now. I like so many of these highlights that we now have added, and so many of these other things that we have as well. So now we have an even cooler texture. I want to take this one more step further and do this one more time. I'm gonna right click, new layer, and I want to do the same thing we just did. So I'll do with the black color first, but make sure symmetry is on. There we go. Symmetry is on. I'll just do something random like that, and then the white color, same thing, just something random, no big deal. Turn symmetry off, and then this time, before we overlay this, I want to go ahead and blur it. So let me hide both of these layers so we can see what's going on here. So we can use either the blur tool and blur it manually, which is a pretty good method of doing it. We can use the slur tool and slur it and make it look like it's like really weird like that. But I don't want to do that. I want to go up to Edit. FX, sorry, and then this bad boy right here, and then now you can see we have blur options down here if we scroll down. So I'm gonna blur this by, I think, let's do 9. We'll do 9, and then let's go ahead and unhide all that stuff, and then right click the layer 3 properties from normal to overlay. There we go. Cool. Now we have a very slight kind of overlay in the background. I might have to even duplicate that. Yeah, right-click, duplicate, and then maybe again, right-click, duplicate. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Cool, sweet. So now we have even more of a vibrance that I was looking for as opposed to that. So, very cool. And that is going to be it for today's tutorial. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. And maybe I want to hue shift this bad boy. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, I love this. This is very awesome. So, I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed this as much as I am right now. I can even darken it a little bit, get some of those other colors in there. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. Hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoy this as much as I did, because this is pretty freaking cool. I'll see you ladies and gentlemen in the next one, but until then, bye-bye.